What is up, everyone? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael here today with another video topic. Could the Chicago Bears have a elite season? What I mean by elite season, be in the double digit marks, the 11 wins, 12 wins, 13 wins. I wouldn't go far to say 14. But could the Bears possibly do that? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, because the Bears statistically can only go up from where they were last year. And from how the Bears look this training camp, I wouldn't say training camp, OTAs. So the Bears are looking, the culture is looking very great now on the Chicago Bears. There is a lot of stories that you're hearing from the Bears. You didn't hear much from last year. What you heard was, is Justin Fields being put into a position to succeed when his only main person was Darnell Mooney, and even then, Mooney proved that he can't. He's not a number one person. He's not a number one target. And this offseason, acquiring DJ Moore, a receiver that is everything that you want Justin to have, and a offensive line that went from being the worst in the league and getting better by signing Nate Davis and drafting Darnell Wright. Also, moving Cody Whitehair back to his original position, the center. Also, people make the case that Tevin Jenkins went from being a bust to a star. He was our only best lineman last year, which really isn't saying much. But this offensive line, they can't be worse as they were last year. Last year was atrocious. As the receivers go, I've already said that DJ Moore is already clicking with Fields before in my previous video. And the defense, since I'm speaking more about I'm going to be speaking more about the team. The Chicago Bears have their linebacker core looks probably dangerous than ever. You got Tremaine Edmonds and you got TJ Edwards, who are very, I wouldn't say that I'm getting Brian Urlacher vibes almost when you think about it. I know I'm not saying that Tremaine Edmonds is anywhere near the legendary Brian Urlacher, who Brian Urlacher is my favorite player. But I feel like Tremaine Edmonds can be that dude to be like the same similar skill set as a Brian Urlacher. As TJ Edwards goes, I think he can be a very good number two middle linebacker. I don't think he's going to be like Tremaine Edmonds. I think he's going to just be he's just going to be probably mid, but it'll be surprising. Don't be surprised if they're the best 1-2 linebackers in the NFL. But as far as the defense goes, safety is, the secondary is great. Jalen Johnson, I've said, is a very good lockdown corner, number one. And Kyler Gordon, I think he's more of a slot corner, in my opinion. And the Bears traded up to get Tyreek Stevenson, who you can go look at my mock draft if you want after this video. I really wanted Tyreek Stevenson because I scouted him, and he already looks like he can be a great cornerback number 2. He'll probably go through some struggles like Kyler Gordon did, but he'll get better. As the secondary goes, do I really like Jaquan Brisker and Eddie Jackson literally look like the best duo as the safety goes. As far as the defensive line goes, I think Dexter and Zach Pickett's were tremendous upgrades over for what the Bears had last year. And basically, you have the middle trenches. All you need in DeMarcus Walker, who's your second bet, probably going to currently the best pass rusher. And depending how the Bears want to address their pass rush, the offense, on the other hand, is literally looking already better than 2013. 2013, the Bears had, remember that year, folks, where the Bears had a statistically a high-powered offense that year. They were top 3 in scoring points, but their major problem was their defense. And basically, I think that Justin Fields is already better than Josh McCown. Fucking, I don't know who that fucking guy is that fucking started for Cutler after he got hurt. Because honestly, Cutler got hurt many times, and I don't even know our fucking backups. But I think he's already better than. I think Justin's already better than all the Bears quarterbacks that the Bears had, which really isn't saying much, but I think he's more talented than them. As much as I loved Trubisky, like I wanted Trubisky to succeed and be our franchise quarterback, he never had a really good deep arm. All right, when it came to pushing the ball down the field, he would either overthrow or miss his target. Justin has better skills than Trubisky had. And I love Trubisky. I wanted him to succeed, but it didn't work out. Jay Cutler, on the other hand, Jay Cutler was just a below average quarterback. All right. Yeah, Jay Cutler did have a lot of touchdowns. I will never deny that, but there was games where he threw a lot of interceptions. And there were times where he was injury and didn't come back in the game. So Justin is statistically better than all of our quarterbacks. And I think he can realistically carry the Bears. We saw it last year. We saw him carry, but the thing is, folks, football is a team sport. You're not going to win a Super Bowl by just having a one-man show. You need a team around your quarterback to win multiple Super Bowls. Because you can't just expect a quarterback to be the only good player to carry your team. That is a fact. And people say that, that Justin loses games when it matters the most. Are we forgetting that the Emir Smith-Marset fumble against the Vikings or the Dante Pettis drop were realistically the refs kind of, cheated and basically hold Dante Pettis and cause pass interference? Remember that, folks? Darnell Mooney also dropped a pass. Then literally against the Lions, or I'll go by the Dolphins game, he literally threw a good ball to Chase Claypool, and the referees missed a PI. A PI. And the Lions game where Justin Fields, after he threw a bad pick six, after that, he scored on the following drive. And Carlos Santos missed a field goal. And when the Lions took back, not field goal, but he missed the extra point, which would have tied the game, and Justin Fields the game would have probably went to overtime. And Justin Fields, literally, the last play of that game, there was no receivers open. I looked at that so many times because of the simple fact that people think that winning is a quarterback stat when realistically it's not, but people want to say that it is. But that's pretty much. And the Falcons game where he threw an interception, people say that it was a high ball, but David Montgomery, realistically, he should have caught the ball. It literally went through his hands and went straight to the defender. So there's reasons to be skeptical about Fields this upcoming year, because last year the Bears were in 7 games where they lost by 1 score. And even then, the Bears realistically have gotten better in the offseason. I've said this, if the Bears do everything right, they could win double-digit games this year. And the Bears have the talent to do that. It all depends on Justin Fields. And this will probably say a lot about him, because he has to do it, because he has a offensive line, he has a good supporting cast, and a solid tight end core, and a good running back core. And a below, I would not say below, but above average defense. He has to do it. Otherwise, then that's a problem, a huge problem on Justin Fields, because Justin needs to make sure that he plays mistake-free football. Don't do a lot of turnovers, and basically be clutch when it matters the most. And not to go into much, damn, I'm gone for 13 minutes. But I'm very hyped for this season. And if you're a Bears fan, you should be hyped as well, because there's a lot to look forward to. And I'm not saying we're winning the Super Bowl this year. I feel like we're 2 to 3 years of possibly being a Super Bowl team. I don't think I think we'll be in the playoffs. I think if we win a playoff game and get bounced down in the second round, I'm fine with that. I'm fine, because in 2 to 3 years, the Bears are going to be in Super Bowl contention. See, because the thing is, winning culture brings a lot to the team. And I just believe in Justin Fields that he can, I'm not going to say that we're going to win the Super Bowl because of him. He's going to be part of the reason why we win the Super Bowl. And if anyone disagrees, well, they just probably just let them, because this year is going to be something that probably us Bears fans will remember a lot. And I'm very excited for this year. I'm very excited to see what Fields can do with our supporting group that we have. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. As always, bear down.